Good morning. I'm Kathleen Capcara from Trinity Episcopal Church, and I'm here to tell you a lesson in the Godly Play style. Godly Play was developed by the Reverend Dr. Jerome Berryman and is published by Church Publishing. But this story has not yet been published, but you'll find it right in the Bible. Before we hear this story, let's get ready by listening to the sound of this singing bowl. Just concentrate on the sound and see how long you can hear it. When you no longer hear it, when I no longer hear it, then we'll stop and start the story. You probably already know this might be a parable. Parables come in gold boxes for a couple of reasons. First of all, gold is a very valuable thing, and parables are valuable. Parables are a form of Hebrew literature, of Hebrew storytelling, and in that form, they give us something to wonder deeply about. They give us a question that just really makes our brains work hard. They're like those Zen riddles. What is the sound of one hand clapping? I wonder if this parable will give us something to think about today. And the other reason we know it's a parable is that it's in a box and it's a present. It's a present that Jesus gave us a long, long time ago. And we've been telling these parables for many, many years. Let's see what we have today. There is this. What could it be? It's so brown. Maybe it's a hill. Yeah, maybe it's a rainbow without any colors. Maybe it's like the bottom of a boat. And lots of creatures live in there. But we have this too. A blue hill? Ah, together it makes a circle. I have another circle. It's a circle inside a circle. Wonder what that could be. Oh, look, there's this tangly thing. I wonder. Another tangly thing. Yet another tangly thing. It's so twisty. And one more. Well, that's all we've got in the box to get ready for the story. So I guess we'll just have to start. Once there was someone who did amazing things and said wonderful things, and people followed him. They followed him a lot. As they followed him, they noticed he talked a lot about the kingdom of God, but they didn't know what he was talking about. And so one time, when they just couldn't help it, they asked him, "What is the kingdom of God like?" And one time he said this: "The kingdom of God is like a person who went out early in the morning to hire workers to pick grapes in his vineyard. He found some workers, and when he agreed with them about what they would be paid, they went out and started to pick the grapes. They started to labor in the vineyard. Now, a little later in the morning, the person went out again and found some more workers. And he said to them, "Go into the vineyard and work. Pick some grapes, and I will pay you what is right." Still later in the day, the owner found more workers, and he made the same agreement with them. "Go to the vineyard and work. I will pay you what is right." Almost at the end of the day, the person went out again and said to the workers, "Why are you standing around doing nothing? Because no one has hired us." He said, "Go into my vineyards and work." And so they did. Now, when the day was over, the owner sent his stewards and said, "Go and pay all of the workers. Give them their pay for the day." And coming, the workers who started out early in the morning expected that they would get the same amount of money. They would get more money, but they got the same amount. They got the same wages as all the other laborers, and they started to grumble out loud. They said, "Why did we not get more money? They got paid the same as we did, and we labored all day in the scorching sun." And the owner said, "My friends, did we not agree on your pay? I've given you what we agreed to. Now take it and go home." And that is the end of the parable. Now, I wonder if the owner of the vineyards, the person who sent people out to pick grapes, I wonder if this person has a name. I wonder what the names are of all the laborers. I wonder why the owner of the vineyard paid these laborers who only worked for 1 hour the same as he paid all the other laborers. I wonder what the vineyard could really be. I wonder what this whole place could really be. I wonder what you wonder about this parable. And I can't help it. This is a parable that makes me think, it's not fair. What's going on? How does the owner think that this is fair? I wonder if these people who labored for 1 hour felt it was fair, or these people who came in around noon, or these people who worked from 10 o'clock in the morning, or these people, we know they thought it wasn't fair. They said so. They grumbled out loud. I wonder if you ever grumble out loud when something's not fair. Think about this parable this week, and next week we'll have another parable. And maybe it will give you something to wrestle with, to chew on, to think about your faith and your relationship with Jesus and with God. See you next week, next Sunday at 9.